Feng Shui is an ancient Chinese practice that focuses on creating harmony between people and their surroundings. The words Feng Shui literally mean wind and water, two natural elements that represent flow and movement in life. Just as wind and water shape the earth over time, Feng Shui is meant to shape the energy of our environment in a way that supports health, happiness, and prosperity. This system has been used for thousands of years in China and other parts of Asia. Over time, it has spread to many parts of the world, becoming a popular way to design homes, offices, gardens, and even entire cities. While it may sound mysterious or spiritual, Feng Shui is really about understanding the relationship between humans and nature, and using that knowledge to bring balance and peace into our lives. In this narration, we will explore the basic principles of Feng Shui, its history, how it works, and how you can apply it in your everyday life. The roots of Feng Shui. Feng Shui has its origins in ancient Chinese philosophy, especially in the concepts of Taoism and the observation of nature. Long ago, people noticed that certain locations were more favorable for living. For example, a home built near water but protected from strong winds seemed to offer better health and fortune. Over time, people developed a deeper understanding of how geography, direction, and natural energy flows could affect daily life. The original use of Feng Shui was to choose the best location for tombs, so ancestors could rest in peace and bring blessings to the living. Later, it was used for placing homes, temples, and cities in the best possible spots. There are different schools of Feng Shui that have developed over time. Some focus more on compass directions, while others use a tool called the Bagua map. Despite their differences, all schools aim to balance the energy in a space to improve the well-being of those who live or work there. Understanding Qi, the life force. At the heart of Feng Shui is the idea of Qi, also spelled Qi. Qi is the invisible life force that flows through everything in the universe. Just like blood flows through our bodies, Qi flows through nature, buildings, and objects. When Qi flows smoothly, life feels calm, joyful, and successful. When Qi is blocked or unbalanced, problems can arise. In Feng Shui, the goal is to create environments where Qi can flow gently and freely. This means reducing clutter, arranging furniture thoughtfully, and using colors, shapes, and materials that support good energy. When Qi is balanced in your home, it can positively influence your mood, health, relationships, and even finances. The 5 elements. Another important part of Feng Shui is the concept of the 5 elements. These are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Each element represents certain qualities and energies. For example, wood stands for growth, creativity, and vitality. Fire symbolizes passion, energy, and transformation. Earth brings stability, nourishment, and grounding. Metal relates to clarity, focus, and structure. Water represents flow, communication, and wisdom. Each element is also associated with certain colors, shapes, and directions. For example, wood is connected to the color green and rectangular shapes. Fire is linked to the color red and triangular shapes. When designing a space using Feng Shui, it's important to include all 5 elements in a balanced way. This creates harmony and prevents one element from overpowering the others. The Bagua map. The Bagua map is one of the most widely used tools in Feng Shui. It is a simple grid made up of 9 areas, each representing a different part of life. These areas include 1. Wealth and prosperity. 2. Fame and reputation. 3. Love and relationships. 4. Family and health. 5. Center, overall balance. 6. Creativity and children. 7. Knowledge and self-cultivation. 8. Career and life path. 9. Helpful people and travel. Each area is also linked to specific colors, elements, and shapes. By placing the Bagua map over the floor plan of your home, You can see which parts of your house relate to which parts of your life. For example, if the far left corner of your home represents wealth, you might want to enhance that area with objects that represent abundance, such as plants, a water feature, or symbols of prosperity. Yin and Yang. Another central idea in Feng Shui is the balance of yin and yang. Yin and yang are two opposing but complementary forces found in nature. Yin is soft, cool, and quiet. Yang is bright, active, and warm. Together, they create harmony. In a Feng Shui design space, you want to make sure there is a balance between yin and yang. For example, a bedroom should have more yin energy because it is a place for rest and relaxation. Soft lighting, calming colors, and cozy furniture are ideal. A home office or kitchen might need more yang energy to support activity and focus, so brighter lights and more vibrant colors can be used. Balancing yin and yang helps keep the energy of a space comfortable and supportive for your needs. Feng Shui in the home. You do not need to completely remodel your home to use Feng Shui. Even small changes can make a big difference. Here are some basic tips to improve the flow of qi in your living space. 1. Clear the clutter. Clutter blocks the flow of energy. A tidy and organized space allows qi to move freely. Go through your home and remove items you no longer use or love. This not only improves energy flow, but also creates mental clarity and emotional peace. 2. Pay attention to the front door. The front door is known as the mouth of qi. This is where energy enters your home. Make sure your front entrance is clean, well-lit, and welcoming. You can place a plant or a symbol of protection nearby to invite positive energy in. 3. Use mirrors wisely. Mirrors can reflect and double the energy in a space. Place them where they reflect beautiful views, such as a garden or natural light. Avoid placing mirrors directly across from doors or beds, as this can create too much energy or disturb rest. 4. Balance the elements. Try to include all 5 elements in each room in small ways. For example, in a living room, you might have a wooden table, a red candle, a ceramic vase, a metal sculpture, and a small fountain or image of water. 5. Create a supportive bedroom. Your bedroom is one of the most important spaces in Feng Shui. It should be restful and free of distractions. Keep electronics out of the room. Choose calming colors and use soft bedding. The bed should be placed so you can see the door without being directly in line with it, which is called the command position. 6. Keep the bathroom doors closed. Bathrooms are places where energy can drain away. Keeping the door and toilet lid closed can help prevent energy loss. You can also add earth elements to balance the draining water energy. 7. Use plants for life energy. Healthy plants bring fresh qi into a space. Choose plants with rounded leaves and avoid sharp or spiky ones. Place them in areas that need more energy or healing. Plants are especially good in the wealth and family areas of the Bagua map. Feng Shui at work. Your workplace or home office can also benefit from Feng Shui. A few simple changes can boost your productivity, focus, and even your income. Sit in the command position, where you can see the door without being directly in line with it. Keep your desk clean and organized. Use a plant or a piece of art to inspire creativity. Make sure you have solid support behind your chair, such as a wall or high-back chair. Avoid sitting with your back to a window or door, as this can make you feel unsupported. Feng Shui and personal growth. Feng Shui is not just about furniture and decoration. It is a way of thinking about how your surroundings influence your inner life. As you learn to care for your space, you may find that you also become more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and habits. Feng Shui encourages mindfulness, presence, and intention. When you place an object with care or clear a corner with love, you are sending a message to yourself and the universe that you are ready for change, growth, and abundance. By using Feng Shui as a guide, You can design a life that feels aligned, supported, and filled with possibility. Common misunderstandings. Sometimes people think Feng Shui is a religion or superstition. It is not. While it is based on ancient wisdom, it is not tied to any belief system. It is more like a science of space and energy. Others think it is only about decorating, but true Feng Shui goes much deeper. It is about the relationship between your inner world and the outer world. You do not need to follow all the rules perfectly to benefit from Feng Shui. Even if you apply just a few basic ideas, you may notice a shift in how you feel at home and how smoothly your life flows. Conclusion. Feng Shui is a gentle yet powerful way to create harmony in your life. By understanding the flow of energy and making small changes in your space, you can invite more peace, health, and joy into your world. It teaches us to live in balance with nature, to respect our surroundings, and to be mindful of the energy we create. You do not need to be an expert to start. Begin with one room, one corner, or even one drawer. Clear the space, set an intention, and let the energy flow. As you continue on your Feng Shui journey, you may find that your outer world begins to reflect your inner dreams.